I woke up in horror. The strong earthquake had cracked the shelter's walls as if they were crackers. Since the Ark is a military base, it was supposed to be able to survive earthquakes like this, but the shelter's damaged walls seemed to scream that humanity could never defeat Mother Nature. I can no longer tell if we're safe here or in danger. I only know that it's the only place safer than the outside, and the only place we can live. If Ark needs our maintenance to survive, then we are dependent on Ark to survive and live. This time, I had a different kind of nightmare. As I was running away with someone, zombies were catching up to me. Yes, it was a different dream, but the impact on me was the same. Once again, I woke up in terror, and when I realized it was an earthquake, I didn't know what to do. I crouched next to the metal cabinets and prayed to God, whom I only remember in times of trouble, so I wouldn't die here. We're running low on fuel. The earthquake caused serious damage to Generator 1. I need to find the fuel tanker and bring it to the Ark as soon as possible. Then I need to figure out how to repair the generator. There's a lot of work to do, and I have very little time left. The zombies almost caught me off guard. It seems the gunfire from yesterday's raid had drawn the nearby zombies to the Ark. They say the doctor comes to the patient who's going to get better. Emma had asked me to bring a zombie corpse to the lab. Now I can actually pick whichever one I want from the corpses right at my feet. I took off the clothes of the corpse I'd decided to take to the lab. Who knows how long these zombies had been exposed to radiation? Could the doctor really gather information from these corpses? Could Emma really find a cure for the virus? I tried not to think about that long shot and to focus on the tasks at hand. I had gone outside to retrieve the fuel tanker in Muldroff. Now I'm dragging this stinking corpse to Emma. The fact that I can't even see 5 minutes into the future in this world is really annoying.
Attention. Power generator fuel level low.
I brought a zombie corpse to the lab.
Awesome. I will conduct the research soon. I hope it will bring us some useful insights.
Attention. Power generator fuel level low.
Fighting has drained most of my energy, but I can't rest. We have very few fuel and time left. I need to find that tanker as soon as possible before we freeze to death. Even if the tanker's fuel tank is empty, I have the gas I found on the bandits. I think the fuel the tanker is carrying different kind fuel rather than gasoline. Otherwise, someone would have definitely looted that gas by now. But I don't know how I can start up the tanker without the key. I hope I can figure it out. I've been walking for a few hours now. It's so cold I can't feel my feet anymore. At minus 35 degrees, even your thoughts get frozen. I'd give anything right now to warm up by a fire. I hope I don't freeze to death in this weather. I know my chances aren't good, but my plan is to stay alive at least until I remember who I am. When a person lost his memory, it feels like he is living in someone else's body, like I'm just a guest in this body for a while, and I'll surely return to my own home. Another one of those damn nightmare visions. As if all these troubles weren't enough, these visions are like death upon me. My eyes go dark, as if I were taking my last breath, and my sight blurs. I feel like I've reached the limits of my sanity. If I let go for just a moment, I'll lose my mind. I can't believe my eyes. Why is there lava in this cold that freezes me to the bone? The world is abandoning not only logic, but also science, heading toward a dark unknown.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
I'm about to die from exhaustion. There isn't a single muscle in my body that isn't tense or sore. After getting a little sleep, I decided to talk to Emma. Now that we have fuel, we can finally catch our breath for a while. I'm so tired I don't even care what nightmares I might have. It's time to drift off to sleep, the sister of death.
Incoming earthquake.
Structural integrity hazard detected.
I brought the truck, Emma. We have the fuel for the generator.
I have to admit, I was worried about you a little. I'm happy that you made it, and I'm happy for the fuel too.
I never had a chance to thank you for saving me.
Sure thing. Every soul counts.
Thanks for taking care of me while I was in coma.
You're welcome. I knew you'd wake up one day.
These earthquakes are starting to worry me. The generator and the walls have been damaged again. I need to find a way to fix both of them. I've decided to spend the day in the shelter. After all this running around, I can finally take a day for myself. Now I understand how long gas mask filters last. I can also replace the filters, but I'll need charcoal for that. I should add that to my to-do list. Memory loss is really interesting. My mind is split in two. The things I don't remember and the things I know. I don't remember anything before the coma, but I know how to drive a truck. I also know how to use a gun. I don't remember my name, but I know how to navigate using a map. The human brain is truly full of unsolved mysteries, and those secrets will remain locked away in chests forever, because there's no one left in the world to research it. After taking care of some small tasks at Ark, I decided to rest for a bit. The earthquake scared me so much that I hope my torture this time will only be the nightmares I'll have. My nightmares feel so real that I can't take it anymore. I can still feel the chill of that dead cornfield right down to my bones. For God's sake, what's happening to me? When will these nightmares end? When will I get back to normal? I'm fighting to keep my sanity, but I'm afraid I'll lose this battle soon.
Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Stand by. Decontamination
The horror didn't stop even after I woke up. We were attacked by those robed bandits again. The fact that we've run into small groups twice now means we're dealing with this gang's scouting parties. If even one of them survives and tells the others where we are, we're finished. That's why I can't let anyone escape. I can't leave anyone alive. The supplies and ammunition I found on the bandits were just what we needed. I haven't found anything useful outside yet. In fact, in a way, it was thanks to those bandits that I was able to bring the fuel tanker to the Ark. If they hadn't brought that gas can with them, I wouldn't have been able to move that tanker an inch. I'm afraid to sleep, but I'll go to the ruins of Rosewood to find the killers of Dave's group. I can't get on the road without getting some rest. I'll need all my energy for this. I don't remember who I am, but for some reason, I know that seeking revenge is consuming.